Hey guys, it's me, B, for all of you who don't know me. I just recently took my first tee shot on December 7th at 5:15 p.m. and that was the most amazing day in my life. I have documented like some of the things that I have experienced since my first injection for the last couple weeks. I took my I took my I took my second shot on 12/13 at about I'd say about 8:30 in the evening, and so I've created this little book called the Test Documents, the feelings of being injected. Thought it was a little creative by calling it Test Documents, because I was asked if I was going to document everything, and I didn't know how I wanted to do it, if I wanted to do a video, if I just wanted to write everything. But I think I'm just going to go and, and hop on the wagon just like with everybody else, to take videos. So I just want to go over some of the things that I've experienced since my first injection, because I was a little leery in the beginning and didn't know if I could start T, because I have thyroid disease and I also have asthma. But most importantly, I have thyroid disease, and with hormone changes with that, and I have to take a synthetic hormone every day anyway to keep myself alive. I didn't know that if I would be able to start my T injections. So excuse me. The next day after I took my shot, I felt extremely tired, like I hadn't slept in 2 days. I had achy joints all over. I couldn't get comfortable pretty much. I didn't take any Tylenol or any ibuprofen or anything like that, because I wanted to feel, what it was that I was experiencing, and I didn't want it maxed over. I also noticed that things seemed to be like they were in slow motion, more so than I've ever experienced. I know when I got really tired before, things seemed like they were in slow motion because you're just so extremely tired. But this time it was like super slow and really evident. I also noticed that I was really clumsy, and I have never been a person that's been clumsy. I was running into doors and the walls. I kept dropping stuff. I would get the occasional head rush, equivalent to like when you sit down for a long period of time and you suddenly get up and you get that head rush, like whoa. I was just getting those while sitting down and watching TV. I felt less muscle fatigue than normal. Now, I don't know if anybody's familiar with having thyroid disease. I know in my own personal case that I got a lot of muscle fatigue from anything I did, that was repetitive. My muscles would get tired real easy. Well, this wasn't the case on that day, because I noticed less. Also, I felt really anxious inside. I just wanted to run down the street and rip my shirt off like the Incredible Hulk or something. But obviously I can't do that because I'm also asthmatic, so that wouldn't have been good. On the 9th, I woke up feeling very irritated, like anything would set me off. I was like that for a majority of the day until the evening came, and then it dissipated. My shoulders were hurting real bad, probably from at the base of my neck clear to where my shoulders meet. It hurt. I mean, it wasn't really a pain, it was more of an ache. A lot of people have told me that that it was probably growing pains. Sorry about clearing my voice, but it feels like something's in my throat, but there isn't. I also noticed a small increase in my hunger, but here lately, I haven't noticed a big increase in hunger. It's just been more suppressed than anything, which is kind of good because I need to lose some weight anyhow. On the 10th, my shoulders were still aching really bad, and same spots, and then later on in the evening it radiated down into my upper arms, clear to the where my elbow meets my upper arm, and that was really uncomfortable. And once again, I didn't take anything to alleviate it because I wanted to feel what it was that my body was experiencing. Then I noticed that my throat started feeling weird on the 10th, and it wasn't sore or scratchy or anything. It just felt like I kept having to clear my throat, and but like I said, there's nothing there. I also noticed that my hands were feeling real tired, like real exhausted, and they were like clumsy, like hard to grip stuff and hold on to stuff, hard to like pick up some stuff, and and so I was having trouble with that. And I noticed that I had less muscle fatigue in my arms, so which is always a plus for me anyhow. On the 11th, my hands still felt weird, pretty much the same as the day before. And then this day, no shoulder pain, no upper arm pain, but it was all in the forearms, cleared up to my wrist, and that was about it. And that was very uncomfortable also. I've been noticing some facial acne. It started popping out on the 11th, by my nose, on my chin, because also after I get my shots, whatever's left in the syringe, I take and put on my hand, and I rub on my face to activate the hair follicles, to get them hopping. Also, on that day, I noticed a suppressed appetite. I haven't had a big appetite, but when I do get hungry, I get really hungry. But I don't eat a lot though. It's just like my body only wants enough just to satisfy me, and that's it. So, on the 12th, my hands still felt weird, but not as bad as they were like the last 2 days prior. And also, I still continued to notice a decrease in the muscle fatigue. And also that day when I woke up with a headache, and I'm not one to get headaches on a regular basis, so I thought that was kind of weird. On the 13th, I woke up with tons of energy, like nothing could keep me sitting still. Like I wanted to get up and do stuff like all day. And my hands still felt tired, but they weren't as bad also. And my shoulders felt tight, and I don't know if that was from me working out or what it was, but they felt really tight. On the 14th, I felt tired, but not the type of tired that I felt on the 8th, the day after I got my first shot. It was just a regular tired, like I just didn't get enough sleep tired. Also, I still, maintained that suppressed appetite, and I still had a slight headache from whatever that may have been. On the 15th, I still felt a little tired when I woke up in the morning, and I was extremely anxious. I couldn't sit still. Like I had to work that day, and my boss was going crazy because I was crazy all around in the office and everything. So, my hands this day still felt like tired, but they were achy, and they felt fat for some reason. It's not like they were swollen or anything, they just felt fat. And I had little to none in the appetite area. On the 16th, my hands were achy, and they were really clumsy. Couldn't hold on to my pen and stuff at work. I kept dropping it. Just crazy. Also, just on a funny note too, I guess I just learned not too long ago, I was talking to one of my friends that due to chemical changes in the body, and your body secreting different types of oils now because of the tea running through your system, my armpits itch like crazy. So I don't know what's going on with that, but it is annoying as hell. I don't like it. And I'm not a dirty person by any means. I am great with the hygiene. Also, one of my good friends told me that I was looking more stocky. I've always been short and low to the ground, vertically challenged, and so apparently some of the effects from the tea are starting to show in my stature. So that's really great, and I like that because that's what we're all trying to achieve. And still, not much of an appetite. Like yesterday, I felt tired. Not extremely tired. It's getting close to my next injection, which will be number 3, which I'll get Monday, because I have to go and get my blood work to check my T levels on Monday. I'm going to do that Monday morning, and after that I'm going to go and get my 3rd shot. Yay, number 3. And I've also noticed too that my chest muscles are bulking up like right around in this area, which is great because I've been working out, pumping the iron. because, you know, this is something I've been waiting for like 30 years. I'm an old one, but I've been waiting for 30 years for this to happen, and now it's taking place, and I don't want to lose it, and I don't want to ruin it. I want the effects to show. Today has been a decent day. I mean, not tired so much. Appetite really nothing. I mean, it's gonna benefit me anyway. Like I said, I need to lose weight. A lot more upper body strength, even though it is week 2. I've noticed personal changes. Some effects are, I've noticed too, which I just noticed today. I haven't really been paying much attention to my arms, but my hair color on my arms seem to be getting darker, which is awesome. I haven't noticed anything else, you know, anywhere. My eyebrows seem to be a little bit darker, but not major. That's about it. So like I said, I want to, you know, video document, you know, all the changes that I experienced, so that way you, the people, are out there listening and watching, yeah, that's a good word right there, listening and watching the effects as they occur. Alright, so there you have it, this test documents. So until next time.